Hi, so in this video I'm going to go through some tips on cleaning your K&N Air Filter that I didn't find in other videos. And first off, you don't need the fancy cleaning agent, all you need is water. Because when you think about it, there's nothing greasy that comes through here. And it's very rare that when you pull out an air filter for replacement that there's actually any grease on it. Now for this particular filter, I've actually finished cleaning it, and I've been cleaning it every 30,000 miles. So this has gone probably around 35,000 miles. So you'll see a little bit of the red color has been worn off of it, typical of many K&N air filters. So what I did to wash it is, first you should rinse it with water in a hose. And the reason why you should do that is there's a lot of crap that goes through these pockets, and you'll find there's fly wings, bugs, bug corpses. So you don't want to necessarily put this into a water bucket yet. You do want to rinse it out and kind of just gently have the water flow through the top, so that at the bottom all of those fly wings and all of that disgusting stuff comes out of the filter first. Now after you do that, you have a bucket of water, and you could put a little bit of soap in there. It doesn't really hurt. But again, I just clean it with water and it's fine. I don't really see the need to clean it with anything else. But when I dip it in the water, you notice how this is flexible. So one of the good things you can do with the water is kind of just wiggle it a little bit back and forth, and kind of do that wave motion, so the water is actually forced through this. So if you do that wave motion by sticking this into the bucket and then just waving it around. So that's the first tip, is getting rid of those fly wings and all of that. Now some people do use a brush. So if you go to Home Depot and you buy one of those cheap kind of reusable paint brushes for 50 cents, you can kind of brush out the dirt that's trapped inside. But you do want to turn your hose into the kind of the sprinkler setting, where you're kind of gently spraying it out. Now remember that this is made of cotton, so you don't want to damage it. So that's the second tip. The third tip is to not leave it in the water for so long. Leave it in the water, in the bucket of water, for maybe 10 minutes, maybe 12-15 minutes. But because this is cloth, and there is a wired mesh here, you really don't want to leave it into the water too long to disintegrate it. And I find that there's no real need to leave it in the water for all that long. Now again, the direction says you could leave it in your car for 50K miles, and I'm sure that's possible. When I took this out at 35,000 miles, it wasn't all that dirty. Though you could imagine when you take out your other air filters, there is sometimes a lot of crap, a lot of leaves and all of that, leaf particles and all of that is already in here. So I like to do mine every 30,000 miles. Now I did leave it to air dry. So one important tip that I have is if it's not a sunny day and you can't leave it out to dry for a full day, you really do need to buy a spare. So just buy a spare, a one-time spare, so that you could put it in your car while you're washing this. And after 2 or 3 days, after you're positive this has dried, take this out and swap it out. So the fourth tip is to have a spare. Now other than that, I would say for the most part, that's really it. It takes about half an hour to 40 minutes to clean. And after that, you just buy one of these air filter oils, and this costs about $8 to $12. And you spray it evenly on both the front and the back, and then you sort of leave it out to dry, and that's really about it. That really completes kind of what you have to do to maintain this, and then you're good for another 30, 35, 50,000 miles. So, all right, thank you for watching.